Hi there, Jill Lee, founder and director of the Energy Healing Institute. If you'd like to learn more about energy healing, consciousness, how to evolve, how to be a practitioner, then please do check out energyhealinginstitute.org. There's so much content over there, it'll make your head spin. Meanwhile, the purpose of this video is, and this is actually number 3 in a series of 5, it's to talk about how not to decide to be an energy healer. Now listen, I am not trying to talk you out of doing this role, being in this kind of a career. I actually want you to have the information that will help you make a choice so you can thrive in the role. I've been teaching practitioners since 1992. And I have heard certain things over and over and over again, and they're just not quite the right reasons for being a practitioner. So if this is on your mind and this is something you're thinking about, I hope you'll watch this series so that you'll give thought to the things that I end up talking with over and over and over again with earnest, sincere people who really want to be an energy practitioner. Reason number 3, I'm very empathic. I can feel what other people are feeling. So because they can feel what other people are feeling, they think that is going to set them up to be really effective as a practitioner. It's going to set them up to be really effective as a sponge. If you're feeling what other people are feeling, there's several things that are happening. 1, you must, repeat, must displace your own energy to feel someone else's. So that means you become a little less you so that you can take on something that belongs to somebody else. That is a problem. Because I want you to think about full-time practice is, say, 20 hours a week of client session activity and then another 10, 15, whatever you need to do all of the business side of running a practice. Marketing, working on blog posts, shooting YouTube videos. Now multiply that 20 hours a week of client-facing time where you're feeling what other people are feeling, and then multiply that times 4.3 weeks a month, right? So that's 20, 40, 60, 80 hours minimum that you are spending with clients, and then month after month after month after month, year after year after year after year, displacing a little bit of you to take on a little bit of them, displacing a little of you to take on a little of them. Over time, what happens is you lose yourself and you burn out. Because you wake up one day and you say, I cannot listen to one more person's stuff because I'm full. And I've heard it so many times. So what I want you to know is it's actually better to learn how not to feel other people's stuff. I don't feel their stuff. I see it. I use the clairvoyance system to perceive the energy. I use my claircognition to know what I'm experiencing, what they are experiencing, and what I am witnessing. And as you learn to use these tools and resources to help you work in your client practice, then you don't lose you at all. And what you gain is incredible experience because over time you'll realize in a certain way, there's nothing new under the sun. Everyone is unique. Everyone has their own story. But the patterns that you will see over and over and over again, trust me, you don't need to feel them. You'll know they're there. You'll see them in action. You'll hear their words and you'll realize, oh, they're back in their perfectionism. Or, oh, they're not loving on themselves. They are hating on themselves. You'll know. You don't have to feel it. In fact, it is a detriment to your well-being and to being really neutral with your clients. So what we're talking about here, when you're really empathic and you feel other people's stuff, is an energy regulation issue. So my strongest encouragement to you is to get really clear and master energy regulation so that you can hold your own energy and be in your own individuated awareness, perceiving what you're perceiving without feeling a thing. Because it doesn't make you a better healer if you are joining your client in their misery. Now, there's no one in the room who has perspective because you've simply merged. Then there's another piece, and it's the last one. There's some inner work that you need to do with your energy, because if you're really empathic and you feel what other people are feeling, you're already a sponge and you've already taken on a lot of other people's energy into your field. So, two recommendations for you. One, on the EHI website, energyhealinginstitute.org, you will find a course called The Present of Presence. That is the course that teaches you energy regulation. Number two, there is a course on the energyhealinginstitute.org website called Clear, which is the chakra and aura clearing skills that will allow you to release the energy that you've already absorbed from other people. And actually, I have a third recommendation for you. Check out EHI's practitioner programs. You'll find them right there on the website. And if they resonate with you, set up a time to have a conversation with me so that you can talk a little further about what your interests are and you can get to know me a little bit and hear about how the practitioner programs at EHI might support your interests. Thanks for watching this video. There's a couple more in the series, and I hope they're helpful to you in your thought process.